We reached out to a fairly wide range of artists in terms of styles and temperaments and asked them if they would be interested in participating in looking at a list of books, a relatively short list, and reading those books and seeing if at least one of those books might inspire them to create a work or series of works of art based on their personal experience of reading the book. Sylvan Leone made very colorful, sort of fanciful geometric paintings, often shaped. They had a playfulness and a slightly architectonic character that I just found very memorable and attractive. We met and I showed him the idea of this tabletop, and I also described to him the Children's Book Initiative, and he explained to me that his grandfather wrote several children's books, that he was called Leo Leone, and that Sylvan was very interested in thinking about a children's book. And he chose a book called Pezzettino that had been written by his grandfather and created what at first seems to be a very colorful but abstract work that relates to the central character of the book. So that Sylvan had contributed two very special works to the building. Amy Chan lived in Richmond, Virginia, and I had seen some work that she had done at the Lower East Side print shop and admired it, including a wallpaper project that she did that was very fanciful but also dead serious at the same time. And she was very receptive to this book idea and was attracted to two books, one by Shel Silverstein and then the classic J.M. Barrie, Peter Pan and Wendy. And I have to say that Amy Chan, along with, I would say, virtually every other artist who participated in our project, really appreciated the opportunity to go to their local libraries and find books and read them or revisit them. And that was one of the great pleasures of the whole process, I think, for many of us, who then also, of course, went to our local libraries to reread these books or revisit them. Lisa Sanditz chose two terrific books. Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle, which has a very strong image of a sort of topsy-turvy world, and you see this upside-down house and the idea of this fun topsy-turvy universe in this single large work. From the Mixed-Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler is a wonderful story about children who spend the night in the Metropolitan Museum. Lisa focused on several of the treasures and adventures that the children had, discovering works and furniture and furnished rooms, fountains that they discovered undetected by the night guards in the museum.